fucking drip drip, sell it or the strip strip. When he make it drip drip, kiss him on a lip lip. That's the kind of dude I was looking for. And yes, you'll get slapped if you're looking hoe. I said, excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. I mean, you're like pelican fly. I mean, you're so shy.
Hi, my name is Alexa Gantus and I'm gonna be your moderator for Who.
Hoy mi nombre es Andrea Faría y yo soy su feature para Who.
You can always count on Maria Romano.
She has great leadership.
She's intelligent. She's smart.
Hey there, didn't see you walk in. I'm Maria Romano, and I'm gonna be your chair for Who.
Welcome to Central Bay.
Who dat? Who? World Health Organization, of course. WHO is a specialized agency within the United Nations devoted to procuring international public health and well-being. Founded on April 7, 1948, the WHO is one of the oldest agencies in the UN, and it's maintained the same objective since its beginning, the attainment by all people of the highest possible level of health. Currently led by Director General Dr. Margaret Chan and with 194 member states, the WHO follows a rigorous 6-point agenda to fulfill this complex task to the best of its ability. The roles of WHO include promoting health development, fostering health security, strengthening health systems, obtaining modern research, enhancing partnerships, and improving performances. With various regional offices placed strategically throughout the world, WHO strives to provide the world with valuable leadership through health crisis and improving disease prevention.
Welcome to Central Bay.
Euthanasia, from a Greek meaning good death, refers to a practice of intentionally ending a life in order to relieve pain and suffering. Its history traces back to the ancient Greece and Rome, where it was supported by figures such as Socrates and Plato as a way of hastening a person's death. On the other hand, it is strongly opposed by the Judeo-Christian tradition, which argues that euthanasia contradicts natural human instincts of survival. Other cultures, like the Japanese, for example, view suicide not as a sin but as a medium of honor and dignity. The debate on mercy killing has been around for a long time, especially in the medical and political scene. Today, euthanasia is classified into 3 types: voluntary, non-voluntary, and involuntary. Furthermore, it is also categorized into passive and active. Passive meaning that it withholds giving needed treatments that are necessary to the patient, such as antibiotics. Active euthanasia is the use of lethal substances or forces. Voluntary euthanasia is a mercy killing conducted with the consent of a patient. Active voluntary euthanasia is legal in Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. Passive voluntary euthanasia is legal throughout the US. When the patient brings about his or her own death with the assistance of a physician, the term assisted suicide is often used instead. Assisted suicide is legal in Switzerland and the US states of Oregon, Washington, and
Welcome to Central Bay.
So here's the deal.
Hey, down here! Thanks for peeking in. You know how people say you can grow up to be almost anything you want? Well, like you, I have lots of potential. I'm a stem cell. And if you don't mind my saying, I'm pretty special. All cells have the amazing ability to reproduce and divide. But in the world of the trillions and trillions of cells that make up all of you, I've got superpowers. Regular cells, called multipotent cells, reproduce, but only into what they were originally. Heart cells making hearts, lung cells making lungs, like that. But I'm a pluripotent cell, and I have a few tricks up my sleeve. If I had sleeves, that is. One of my superpowers is that I can reproduce without becoming a specific cell, and without losing the genetic information as fast as other cells do when they divide and reproduce. Also, I can become a cell of almost any body part, so I could be used to make new heart or skin cells, or whatever else needs to be repaired. But you gotta know where to find me. I can be found in places like your bone marrow, or inside an umbilical cord. Even today, bone marrow and stem cell therapies are routinely used to treat diseases. Another place getting a lot of attention is inside the blastocyst, a group of about 150 cells that could, but haven't yet, become an embryo. So I'm a popular guy right now. Scientists study me intensely, trying to understand how I remain unspecialized. Scientists know that with the right signal, I could become many different types of cells to help repair and replace diseased or injured tissues and organs. Already, scientists have lots of jobs lined up for me, like treatments for diabetes, Parkinson's, heart disease, diseases in your bone, vision, or hearing loss, even the big C, cancer. Even I'm not sure of all my superpowers. There's lots yet to discover, and will be for years to come. Maybe one of those discoveries will be made by you.
There's a lot of controversy around the world about the stem cells because it requires the destruction of human embryos. For a lot of countries, that is against their ethical ideology, especially to the Catholic Church and countries that are involved with it. For them, the production of embryonic cells violates the inviolability of life and it is equivalent to murder. Austria, France, Germany, and Ireland are against embryonic stem cells. However, Finland, Greece, Netherlands, Sweden, UK, China, and the US are in favor of it.
Welcome to Sancho Pay.
Questions? Jew with the glasses.
But how do these topics relate to the theme? A glimpse is not enough. Open your eyes.
Duh, both euthanasia and stem cell research are cutting edge. Open your eyes. These modern issues are developing as we speak. Jew with the kitty.
What are your expectations for the committee?
I expect commitment, responsibility, participation, respect, and wit.
Welcome to Sancho Pay.